Hello and welcome to What's Map for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here, how you doing? Right, it's Tuesday. Tuesday is request day, and this is the oldest requested map on the list, dating back to the very last day of July. So finally got around to doing it. It's a creator request, so sorry I've kept you waiting, my friend, but it's been busy. It's been so busy. Right, now yesterday we had snow-capped mountains. Today's mountains are more rocky, and we seem to have some kind of passage going through the middle of the map. So I wonder what this map might be called. Did you cheat? Did you look before we started? Did you cheat? I bet you did. Anyway, speaking of maps, tonight at 6 o'clock, if you want to join me on this channel, we're doing a little bit more work to my second map. Yes, it's map making with me, BonBonB, and today we're going off to the corner of the island, the mountain if you like, and we're going to be doing a little bit more work to the castle. So if you want to see that, join me tonight 6 o'clock, anytime thereafter, because YouTube will allow you to watch things after they're broadcast. It's amazing technology, isn't it? Anyway, now it's time for your daily reminder. You know what to do. Do it now, please. That's right, clicking like really does help me, and it helps any other YouTuber too, so please just take a moment to do so. Right, let's crack on and do today's map, shall we? And it's Rocky Pass by, I'm going Cozy, it could be Cos-I, but Cozy, I'm sorry if I got your name wrong, but I'm going with that. That's how I'm reading it. Tell me in the description if I'm wrong. There's the start square. It's hard to see, but there is a highway connection into that start square. We will see that in the fly-through. There's the resources. It looks a little bit like the flag of Robenia there, doesn't it? The light blue, light green, dark blue, and I just made that up clearly. And then what we've got here is the Rocky Pass collection is what you're going to be needing. A challenging map for beginners. I'll tell you what, it is a little bit. It is. It looks like it's going to be easy, but let's have a look at the Rocky Pass collection. Now there's the map itself, there's a tree, unlimited trees mod, the realistic 1.45 European, and network extensions project, which I haven't subbed to because it's obsolete, my friends. Obsolete, get network extensions to instead. Thank you very much. So yeah, that's all good. Let's have a look at the map. Now I'm going to be honest with you, I'm quite impressed with intersections here. They might be plopped, but they're plopped nicely. Okay, like this one. Look how smooth that is. It's really very tidily done. Of course, using network extensions, we've got these 2-lane highways, the dual carriageways if you prefer. The heights of the flyovers are absolutely perfect. There's it's just looking, it looks really smooth and really nice. This, however, is not the start square, so we're just going to move on. Now we're staying elevated, and look how tidily this is done actually. The oh, it's like a little bit of a wibble in the highway there, sorry. But yeah, look how tidily this highway is compared to the land underneath. Like here, see how it just clips the side of that hill there? And it's just a little bit of a cutting off the edge, believable as well. I like that. Now this bridge is spot on perfect, and if there's a shipping route through this map, it might just be tall enough. We'll have to wait until after the asset review break to check that one. Now down to this potential start location. Now if you have a look at this, we've got a really nice smoothly flowing highway here. We've got just the one exit on the right hand side here that drops down, but nothing on the opposite side. So if you're coming up the highway and want to get to the opposite side, what you have to do is come up this way and then do the loop around this way, okay, and then just scoot off this way. So actually it's not the biggest inconvenience. It kind of makes sense not to have a connection. Having a look at the highways, the way they clip to ground there, it kind of jolts down a little bit there. That could be smoothed out just a little bit, but it's not the worst. We have seen worse. but it does need kind of tidying up a little bit. I'm not going to fix it today. This looks a little bit low to me. Just a wee bit low. Let's drive up this way. Now imagine I'm driving a van with a donut on the top. I think you know what I mean. Skyliners will know what I mean. That would be a little bit too low for the donut. The van would probably be okay, but the donut is going to be chopped off. So anyway, let's go along the highway. Like I say, that is not the start square. I know you're thinking it was, but it really isn't. We'll hair off this way, and this comes to ground for the moment. Very smoothly done as well. And again, we've got an off-ramp that comes all the way down to here. Is there any other way to there? Well, yes, our highway that comes this way. And yeah, so basically you don't really need a highway connection from the opposite side. It kind of just makes sense not to. Nice thinking again there, Mr. Creator Cozy. Or Miss Creator. I think you're a guy, but I don't know. What would I know? This is a lovely sprawl, isn't it? Look at that. That is a lovely sprawl. Excellent work. All the slopes are just so gentle and smooth, and it's just really nice work. There's probably one or two minor glitchy bits going on, but obviously it's overall really nice work. We come down here and we've got another intersection. This is technically the start square intersection. And again, what a lovely sprawl. Definitely hand drawn as well, so very nice work indeed. We'll head up this road here to what is clearly obviously going to be the start square, like there. And I'm going to tell you now, it's not the start square. It's not. I know you think it is, but it's not. Okay, let's head up to the start square, which is via these tunnels. Now, if you look at these, we've got 6 lanes here, merging down into 2 lanes. That, for me, I would rather have had a 3-lane highway continuing on. If we follow these roads back, let's see where they go to. There's one here that's going to go off to this start, not the start square, the non-start square. Let's follow this back. There's going to be a lot of traffic coming back down this route here. So this could have been a single lane, which would have brought it down to 5 lanes going into 2. I still think a 3rd lane here, then narrowing it up to 2 lanes. A little bit of glitching going on here, not too bad. And here it just looks a little bit untidy coming out of the tunnel. Perhaps a little bit of, oh, a nice cutting going on there. But yes, perhaps just a little bit of an embankment before going into the elevated. Possibly might have looked a little bit tidier. Again, really smooth highway work, just clipping against the edge of the mountain with a believable amount of displaced soil as well to allow it to sit in place. Then over here we're going over a very nice set of waterfalls. This is just a really nice aesthetic area. And then if we bend the highway back around again, now we enter the start square. Finally, a bit of a drive to get up here. And an interesting choice. Now this selection of start square really is actually going to challenge not just the beginner, but some of the intermediate players as well. Let's have a look at the rail. Now we've got some, yeah, we've got the lines just glitching through the concrete. Minor stuff. Minor stuff is not going to affect the game. However, if I didn't point it out and you guys noticed it later, I wouldn't be able to live it down, would I? I wouldn't be able to live it down. Rail comes over here, and now we've got two lines coming through here. A little bit of glitching in the rail also. Where's the other line come from? Let's have a look. That's scooting off that way. Okay, fine. We'll look at that in a moment. So anyway, yes, 2 lines going down to 1 line, and the height there is really quite nice again. Got a little tunnel there, and it scoots out the other side. We've got room for maybe a station. This is once again nice tunnel work as well. Right, shall we possibly head back in, because that's just going to off to the fog, isn't it? Yeah, a reasonable location for a station there. Let's have a where am I going now? Where am I going now? I don't know. Oh, poor BonBonB, he's lost in the sky. Here we go. Should we come down here instead? I don't know. I might have been on drugs. The paracetamol that just kicked in when I recorded that part. We've got rail comes through here. This is where the other one comes out, and we join up. We enjoy. I know it's going to be a long day, guys. sorry you're watching this Tuesday morning, but it's going to be a long day. BonBon's starting you off on the wrong foot. Anyway, the rail splits here. This one doesn't really do anything apart from go off to the fog. There we go. Room for a station down there as well. And if we bear off right, more glitching going on there, I'm afraid. Nice gentle elevation incline here. And then we'll cut through here. There's a little bit of a space there. Nicely done. Very tidy. Now this looks like it's going to glitch, but it doesn't. Unless you pull back a little bit. And the only problem there, of course, if you want to do some distance screenshotting, that will look a bit poor. But close up it's alright. But I thought I'd point it out. Minor stuff, minor information to deal with there. Now this next bit is not right. I'm sorry, this is horrible. Don't like the way that has been cut into the mountain. Yeah, a little bit of terraforming there just to make that less of a thing. It emerges here, and then we're kind of like jumping from outcrop to outcrop and then doing cuttings through the outcrops, and it just feels a bit cheap, if I'm honest with you. I'm going to do like a 30-second fix. It's not a great fix, okay, but just a 30-second fix. Let's open up there. Let's do the smoothing tool. Actually, I know it's not the smoothing tool. That's the smoothing tool. I just want to take the level down. What I ideally would like to have seen is for the rail to actually gone down to land rather than coming over these outcrops. But anyway, that's kind of an improvement a little bit. Minor stuff. Let's do asset review. God, dear, it's all flying by today. I can't keep up. Now, today's asset, it's very nice. Not only that, we're almost in sunset because I forgot to set the clock to stationary. I like to have it at midday every single day, but it's early evening. Oops. Hotel Pinkoff's Plop and Rico by Dutch Mountain. This is a very nice corner asset. It's going to look really nice in Asset World. I was hoping for a decent corner asset to come up soon, and here's one that's going to fit in very nicely indeed. Asset World, of course, is my my city build I'm doing on a Sunday, where we're only using the assets reviewed in WhatMap and in WhatMap Past and Present. See, the sun's really dripping away. Oh, blimey. It's dropping away. We are slowly going to nightfall here. But yeah, Hotel Pinkoff's Plop and Rico by Dutch Mountain. And tomorrow we'll be back to midday. I know it's nice when it's sunset, but even so. And so off to Themington Island, where it is also midday. It's the Not So Rocky map theme by Carnador with the Definitive Vision LUT. Very nice it is too. Okay, factoids, guys, because factoids, and we are on cats this week. Marie Curie's pet cat, Tabitha, was poisoned by acid when she crept into a cupboard in which an experiment was being housed. Marie Curie didn't have the best of luck, did she, with her experimentations. And at Romford Greyhound Stadium in 1937, an attempt was made to stage a cheetah race. Alas, the cheetahs thought racing after a hare was beneath their dignity, and the punters all lost their money. I can just see it's like something out of Monty Python, isn't it? It's yeah, ready, steady. Oh, they're just not bothered. They're just not bothered at all. Dogs, on the other hand, they love chasing things. I love dogs. Couldn't eat a whole one. Anyway, that's it from Themington Island. Let's go back to a Rocky Pass and have a look at the shipping routes. Nice smooth curves on the shipping routes. Oh, I like that. Thank you very much, Cozy. Might be just a bit close to the upright pillar there on the right hand side. It's going to be close there. And here, now this is much better. Is it high enough? Possibly not for the cruisers, but unfortunately I don't see any ships, so we're probably not going to be able to check. Well, there's one. There's one. Are you going to go through the pass? If you're going to go through the pass, that would be very convenient. If you could just speed it along, please. Go left here, please. Left here, please. Left here, please. Oh, darn it. Okay, I'm going to say that bridge is not quite tall enough, but it's going to be close. And anyway, let's have a look at the water flow. Water flow, we've got one main river, which actually drains down from that way. which has got water flow, and the best part is it goes straight off the map. So you can stick your sewage outflow down there by that second railway station. The main map area is less so. I mean, basically we've got the water pushing in from the edge of the map, going through the pass. You can see the water flooding into the pass here, and that's all good. And on the other side we've got the water flooding in from the opposite direction. So if this is Cockney rhyming slang, this rocky pass is going to get a little bit crappy in the middle. Oh dear. Okay, let's have it'll be fine. There's plenty of space for the sewage to evaporate there. That's okay, don't worry. Everything will be fine. Use the river that I showed you. You'll be fine. Now if we come down the river, that was like the pass one more time. Let's have a look at it in Technicolor. Looks pretty good. Down here we've got beaches on either side. That looks very pretty. Casino strip, I think, down here. Looks good. Comes out to the sea on this side. I've got the fog switched off. I'm not sure why, but I have. And yeah, down here, another nice little bit of beach going on here. The mountains look pretty solid. I've got to say, I like the solidity of the mountains. Very smart and smooth. Over here, more mountains. Obviously, no snow today. It's a sorry state of events that there's no snow on these mountains. But hey, what can you do? Now here's your start square. You know what's said about it being a bit challenging? There's your start square, and it's flat enough to build, and it's very nice. Once you've filled it up, and if you're playing vanilla rules, you're going to build another tile. Buy another tile. Now you can't really get off to the right hand side there because of the cliff. So that is not going to be a second tile there, as much as you'd like it to be, because we've got the rail running through that. You could come down here. This could be a second tile, by the way, and now you can vote on the map. But it's not much room to get an intersection in there, and it's just going to be a bit tight. It's going to take you 3 or 4 tiles to even get down into the decent build plane, so it's a bit of a challenge. So anyway, yeah, what do you think? 1-star map, 5-star map, somewhere in between? Don't forget your votes really do count. I use them now at the end of each month. Okay, let's crack on and give this my ratings. And so aesthetically, I like it, okay? It's not an unattractive map in any shape or form. However, it doesn't really go to the next level either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it 3 stars for aesthetics, but it's a good solid 3 stars. Detailing, well, the highways, the intersections are just stunning, and they are 4 stars definitely. However, there's a lot of very minor tweaky bits that have to come off of that, and I feel it's just enough to drop it into the high 3-star area. So it's a very strong 3-star map for detail. Gameplay potential, lots of gameplay on this one, and challenging too. And that's what I like about it. It doesn't make it easy for you to get out of that first square, so great. 4 stars for gameplay. A Rocky Pass by Cozy, I like it. And I think a lot of you are going to like it too. And it just goes to show that maps that get the 3s and the low 4s and that kind of area are sometimes the best maps for playing. Anyway, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. There's another map to vote on the screen now. Just added that poll this morning, so please feel free to go and have a look at that one and get your votes on that one. And see you tonight at 6 o'clock for another map making with me, BonBonB. Thanks for watching. You've been a very, very welcome, and you know it.